Hello, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss. And today we're talking about fat loss, which is our ultimate goal, and how to lose fat without losing muscle, especially lean muscle. Every year that we age, over the age of 30, we lose lean muscle naturally. So we want to try to combat that. We want to shed the fat. We want to keep the lean muscle because that's what's going to make us look healthy and strong and really benefit our overall health. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. Turn your bell on because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend those personalized macros and calories. That is exactly what I followed to lose and maintain my 140-pound weight loss, as well as one-on-one coaching for questions, accountability, or to talk with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down below. So let's talk about how to lose fat but keep our muscle. You must go about losing weight safely and effectively to optimize fat loss and muscle maintenance. This is especially important if you want to maintain your fitness level, physical activity, and overall function. A lot of times when we set out on a weight loss journey, our only intention is to lose weight, to see the number on the scale go down. But there's a big difference between weight loss and fat loss. Weight loss is made up of fat, lean muscle, and water. Fat loss is made up of strictly fat, therefore maintaining your lean muscle. And like I mentioned, every year that we age, we lose up to 3% of our lean muscle. So when we're setting out on a weight loss journey, we really need to shift our focus from the number on the scale to actual body recomposition, shedding the fat, maintaining the lean muscle. So again, our goal is fat loss. So how do we lose fat? The only way, and I want this to be resoundingly loud for those in the back of the room, the only way to lose fat is to be in a caloric deficit. All of those fad diets work, like keto, even those weight loss shots, intermittent fasting, low carb, high carb, they all work because you're in a caloric deficit. So my philosophy is, and the philosophy I have followed my entire weight loss journey, is eat what you want in moderation. Just make sure you're in a calorie deficit because that's how you're going to shed fat. In fact, the reality is you could eat Twinkies all day, and as long as you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose fat. You can't spot fat reduce. You can't say I'm going to lose fat in my belly, fat in my butt, fat in my hips. You're just going to lose fat where your body loses fat, but your goal is to lose body fat overall. So there's some things that you can do to shed the fat, which is always our optimal goal on a weight loss journey, but maintain your lean muscle. And you may be surprised at how easy these things are. The key takeaway for losing fat and maintaining muscle is pushing yourself, but knowing when to stop pushing yourself. And I know that that sounds kind of vague, but I'm going to deep dive into that. Every body is different, so we need to adjust our eating and our workout plans differently. But the first tip to lose fat and maintain the muscle is schedule in some recovery. Now, I will tell you my personal story. When I started really heavily getting into fitness after I had lost almost 100 pounds, I decided it was time to start my fitness journey. I was go. I was working out 6 days a week. I was allowing myself one recovery day a week, and it just took a toll on my body. And the reality is all of the magic happens on your recovery day. That is when muscle grows. That is when our body actually recovers. That is when our metabolism boosts. So now, today, I actually have 2 rest days every single week. One full rest day and a second could be full rest day, could be active rest day, which basically means all I might do on a Sunday, which is one of my rest days, is take a walk. Other than that, I don't do any other intentional physical movement. Tuesday is my other rest day. I don't do anything. I take that as a full rest day. Like I said, this is when the magic happens. So allow your body time to recover, and everybody is different, so recovery days and times will also vary. Number 2, this is huge, and this is where, going back to when I said I just eat what I want in moderation, don't restrict. Restricting and eliminating any food or any food group is the #1 cause of binge eating that food or food group. So instead of saying, I have to eat low carb, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, you can eat whatever you want. You just need to be mindful of your portions. Another thing that I have followed is the 80-20 approach. 80% healthy, whole real food, staying on track, 20% living my best life, enjoying fun foods. And like I said, I've done that my entire weight loss journey, lost 140 pounds, and since that point has maintained that weight loss for almost 2 years. And as far as fitness goes, avoid overtraining. Like I said, allow your body to have rest rest days. You don't have to be a cardio queen. You don't have to work out every day to lose fat. And that goes hand in hand with number 3, which is to have some type of exercise routine. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to spend hours in the gym doing 150-pound deadlifts. It simply means moving your body. By moving your body, you raise your TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure. This is what you burn just living your life, doing day-to-day tasks, folding laundry, walking to and from your car, chasing your kids around. You improve your TDEE, you boost your metabolism, and you help with fat loss, but maintaining that muscle. And the best exercise you can do to prevent muscle loss but burn fat is actually strength training or resistance training. It's not cardio. I used to be a cardio queen, and now I don't do any cardio other than my boot camp, which is actually HIIT training, high intensity interval training, 3 days a week. I don't do any other structured cardio. If I'm going to do any other movement, it's walking. Walking is the best exercise for fat loss. So again, you don't have to overdo it and be a cardio queen. Just move your body and do some resistance training. A lot of people ask me, well, I don't even know where to start with resistance training. I've always been a cardio queen. I would highly recommend taking advantage, downloading, talking to a coach. I would definitely recommend the Trainwell app. That's actually the app that I use for my strength training workouts. It is free for 14 days. You can talk to a coach, get a workout set up, even try a workout, see if you like it, and then no obligation to continue after the 14 days. But by talking to a trainer, a coach, you'll actually get a workout that works for your body in its current state. And if you've never worked out before, maybe you don't have access to a gym, your coach with Trainwell will set up a workout that works for you. And my favorite part about it is it's like having a personal trainer with you because the app recognizes your movement. So it will tell you to slow down, go higher at the top, lower at the bottom. It is like having a trainer with you for free for 14 days and then under $100 a month if you decide to continue with the app. But no obligation. I will link Trainwell down below. Get it. If you don't exercise or strength train specifically, definitely take advantage of checking out Trainwell. It has changed my life, and it's actually changed a lot of your lives as well. Along with exercise, we have to eat healthy, kind of going back to that 80-20 approach. We really want to be focused on getting in enough protein. Protein is the #1 macronutrient that boosts your metabolism, but it also helps maintain lean muscle. It takes your body longer to digest protein than carbs and fats. That's what helps boost your metabolism. And enough protein is what actually helps your muscle be able to repair and grow. That's why those bodybuilders are like protein, protein, protein. That's because that's what actually helps build muscle, but because it boosts your metabolism, it also helps with fat loss. When I do your macros and calories, that is a service that I offer as a weight loss and nutrition coach, I will give you a moderately high protein diet because that is what is most important for fat loss and muscle growth. Lastly, you can try a supplement or two to help you on your health journey. I take quite a few supplements every day. I'm a big proponent of creatine, whether you work out or not. Creatine is something your body doesn't naturally produce, and every single one of us needs creatine, especially to maintain lean muscle, especially as we age. I will be 49 here in just a few weeks, and like I said, I take creatine every single day. My recommendation would be the 1UP Nutrition Pure Rebuild. I find that to be the best creatine, and it's flavored, so it's a great way to get in water and creatine. So I will link 1UP down below with a 20% discount. Also utilize those protein supplements, bars, powders, shakes. I'll have my favorite protein powders linked down below for you with discounts as well. But there's nothing wrong with taking supplements to help you reach your body goals. And then as far as exercise goes, like I said, I would highly recommend the Trainwell app to get in your strength training. But for cardio, there's some things that are recommended. Cycling, running, boxing, soccer, basketball, and volleyball. Now, walking is considered exercise, not cardio. One thing I want you to know is in order for something to be considered a cardiovascular activity, if you have a fitness watch, your average heart rate needs to be 125 or more for it to be considered cardio. If your average heart rate is under 125, that's considered exercise. Now, for most people, we don't get our heart rate above 125 on average with walking. So walking is more of an exercise than a cardiovascular activity. However, you can increase the intensity of your walk to make it cardiovascular. Maybe take some hills, maybe increase your speed, pump your arms with your legs and get that heart rate elevated. So walking, like I said, is the best form of exercise for fat loss, because you can increase that intensity to get that caloric burn of cardiovascular activity. And like I said, these other ways to get in cardio are great options as well. And then for strength training, you can do things like weightlifting, body resistance exercises, and resistance band exercises. And again, your coach with Trainwell will set you up with the workout. My coach, Clayton, changes my workout about every 4 to 6 weeks, which is great because our body gets used to certain workouts, just like our body gets used to the same food. We need to change it up every 4 to 6 weeks. Love that Trainwell does that automatically for you. In fact, I start my new workouts this Thursday. You can also take exercise classes. Like I mentioned, I do boot camp. You can take yoga, HIIT training, boxing, body pump. You find a local class at your local gym. Group fitness classes are a great way to really push yourself and stay motivated. And I know with my boot camp, my instructor, she'll partner us up, and then you're really extra motivated to push it and stay on track with your partner. So group fitness exercise classes are a great way to get in cardio, and also they're a great way to build community. And you always have to take a rest. Take those rest days at least 1 to 2 days per week, depending on the intensity of your exercise. Again, your Trainwell coach can recommend rest days and rest periods for you as well. Now let's talk about food, because actual fat loss is 80 to 90% nutrition and 10 to 20% fitness. They always say weight loss starts in the kitchen, fitness starts in the gym, and that is 100% a true statement. So there are some foods that are recommended to just be healthy overall. Things like fresh fruit, sweet potatoes, whole wheat pasta, dark leafy vegetables, milk, oatmeal, legumes, and grains. Now, if you're someone who's looking to grow muscle, even lean muscle, that is kind of the path that I'm on, is building that lean muscle and really just leaning down my body, recompositioning my body. There's some foods that are recommended. That is things like lean meat, such as turkey and chicken, seafood, nuts, eggs, low-fat dairy products, beans, quinoa, buckwheat, brown rice, and protein shakes. Like I said, I will have my favorite protein powders down below. Spoiler alert, it's Clean Simple Eats. That is my favorite for protein shakes. I'll put a discount and everything in the description box. And lastly, when it comes to nutrition, make sure you're incorporating healthy fat into your diet. Fat does not make you fat. The only thing that makes you fat is eating more calories than you burn throughout the day. And healthy fats are absolutely essential for overall health and for fat loss. Fat makes your food taste good. So we're not sucking down food we hate just for the sake of losing fat. So some healthy fat options and ones that I incorporate daily are things like avocado, nuts, nut butters, chia seeds, trail mix, dark chocolate, whole eggs, olive and avocado oil, fatty fish, and cheese. So what's the bottom line of today's video? How do we shed fat but maintain and even build lean muscle? We need to maintain a caloric deficit in order to shed the fat, and we need to eat an 80-20 approach. We need to focus on whole real foods at least 80% of the time. Lean proteins, fresh fruits and vegetables, eggs, healthy fats, whole grain carbohydrates. Carbs also do not make you fat. That is another myth. Again, the only thing that makes you fat is eating in a calorie surplus. So we should be eating all of the macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fats daily. Set realistic goals, remain consistent, and move your body. All of these things are going to contribute, along with that caloric deficit, to fat loss and maintaining and building that lean muscle. Let us know down below, what is your favorite form of exercise and what's your favorite food for losing fat? Let us know down below. And if you enjoyed today's video and found it helpful, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on, because like I said, I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Down in the description box, I will have the link for the free 14 days with Trainwell, as well as my favorite protein powders. Everything we talked about today, all of the links, including One Up Nutrition, will be in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.